Terry Hall, Brian Curtis, Debbie Austin, Marlene Dietrich. You may not know them, but we all have people like them in our families. They were all avid smokers who suffered with vision loss, hair loss, and throat and lung cancer, and in some instances, even death. Drug users and addicts suffer from the same illnesses as smokers. Cigarette smokers should be treated the same as drug addicts. Drug addicts are often sent to rehabilitation facilities, and depending on the severity of the addiction, sometimes jail. I believe smokers should also be sent to rehab. In 2016, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported that 16.8% of the United States population smokes cigarettes. Cigarettes are one of the leading causes of premature deaths in Americans ages 40 through 60. Nearly 480,000 deaths occur every year. That's one in every five people. And additionally, cigarette smoking can cause stroke, heart disease, asthma, diabetes, and for some, Alzheimer's. Not only can cigarettes affect the person smoking them, but they can affect the people around them. Both my grandmother and my father were avid smokers. My father smoked at least one pack of cigarettes a day. However, he stopped due to the death of his mother and the effects the cigarettes had on me. My grandmother smoked 1 to 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Because of her smoking addiction, she developed Alzheimer's disease. She eventually succumbed to the disease. I know for me, growing up in a household where my grandmother and my father smoked, I was constantly under the influence of secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke, with secondhand smoke, I have developed asthma. According to the CDC, secondhand smoke causes nearly 34,000 premature deaths a year. Secondhand smoke also increases the risk of a stroke by 20 to 30%. It causes 7,300 lung cancer deaths per year. Even brief secondhand smoke exposure can damage cells in ways that can set cancer in motion. It is also the main cause of sudden infant death syndrome. Some people view drug addiction as a more serious disease than smoking. The only treatment that they both have in common is addiction patches. However, drug users can go to rehab and get alternate forms of drugs. Cigarette smokers should have the same treatment as a drug addict. Regardless of the cause, the effects should be the same rehab. Now that I know the effects of smoking, I vow to be a non smoker. What about you? Do you vow to be a non smoker, or do you want to be like Terry Hall, Brian Curtis, Debbie Austin, Marlene Dietrich?
I vow to be a non-smoker.
I vow to be a non-smoker.
I vow to be a non-smoker.
And I vow to be a non-smoker.